Hey there, Pisces. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your week of April 18th, 2022 tarot reading, your general weekly reading, your horoscope. We're going to be looking at your past, your present, and your future here. We're also going to look at your or clarifiers for those cards. We're also going to look at an oracle card as well for you too, just to tie you off the last little bit of advice. If these resonate with you, that's awesome. You can always leave a like and a comment down below. Those are the best ways to let me know if they resonate. But if it doesn't resonate, or parts of it resonate and parts of it don't, then it's just not your message or not part of your message. So leave those pits behind. You know, it's just not for you. So no worries, right? No harm, no foul. We've got Journey, as you can see, overtaking proceedings here. Spike is off camera here. He's sleeping, so he's figured Journey can handle it today. So your card to keep an eye on this week is the Ace of Swords. That's a brilliant one to have for your general energy for the week. Means you can overcome any challenge you face. Of course, it's a challenge. It's going to be tough, but you can get through it, so no worries. That's great. Also saying your mind is probably going to be your best asset this week, as swords represent thoughts and communication, as well as saying that that is kind of going to be your key to victory and your key to glory, is using that mind of yours, that sharp wit you got there, Pisces. All right, we're starting things off with Death, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles here. So some sort of cycle coming to an end and something else beginning in its place. With the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles here, this could be a relationship where it's young love here, where one of you could be the Page of Wands and the other one could be the Page of Pentacles. One of you being more of that fun life, you know, kind of vibrant person, and the other one being the Page of Pentacles, being the more responsible, grounded person here. So that's nice if that's the case. If not, it's just saying like you're starting up something new and just maybe coming at it from a youthful point of view, from a new kind of perspective. That way, maybe is your best bet, rather than kind of being like jaded and cynical and being like, well, you know, I'm at this point in my life, it's probably not going to work out, or something like that, or maybe it's too late or something like that. No, you've got all sorts of time in front of you here, right? And time is what we make of it, you know, and I really like that a lot. So I feel like this is definitely something maybe to do with business for sure, with the Page of Pentacles. But it could also just be something that's like a passion project for you. Or maybe it's one of those things where it is a passion project for you, but it's something that, you know, you really think you can turn it into like a business, a successful business here. So let's take a look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Let's take a look at your cards here, your clarifiers, to see what we got going on for your past energy here. So what do we got for you? We're going to make a mess of this. We got the Eight of Cups, which is actually here as well. Excuse me, buddy. Oh, yeah. We got the Seven of Wands as well. We got the Fool. So again, definitely starting up something new for sure with the Fool and the two pages. With the Eight of Cups, again, walking away from something. It's interesting, kind of on this diagonal, we have the Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords here at this moment. And it kind of saying like you're really walking away from something and heading towards something at full speed, right? Because you are walking away from that. And I always say rejection is redirection. And rejection doesn't necessarily mean like you were rejected from someone, like they, you know, you asked them out and they said no, that kind of thing. It could be just a rejection of like a situation or something. Like you're rejecting like being in a bad place or something here. Oh, look, I found a new spot. Journey's neck activates his foot. But it could just be saying you're rejecting the idea of like, I have to settle, for instance, and that's redirecting you in a big way right to where you want to be. So I like that a lot. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like stand your ground on this new beginning. Stand your ground on it. Like people may be questioning you, saying like you shouldn't be doing this, or or you should, pushing you back, giving you some pushback on it as well, maybe. But stand your ground. Stand firm about this. This is new. This is what you want. You're walking away for a reason, starting something new and something beautiful for a reason. So I love that. Three cards of start something new, a card of standing your ground, and two cards of moving on. I love it. I love to see it. In your present row here, we got the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Hanged Man. That is beautiful. Empress is all about that abundant energy, that abundant mindset, Pisces. The fact that, you know, more opportunities, more, you know, maybe lovers, more, you know, fun and good times will come around. So it's okay if you miss out on one or two here or there, because more is waiting for you around the table. I love that. Eight of Cups, again, moving on. Like, you're in search of something better. There is something better out there for you. You're not settling for less. Beautiful. And the Hanged Man, I feel like this is a new perspective, a new shift in ideology for you, a new shift in your thoughts and feelings at this time, where you're being like, you know what, I don't have to take less. I can try something more. I can go for more. You know, I don't have to work a 9 to 5 all the time. There's this whole new world on YouTube, for instance, that you could try your luck with. Maybe you're thinking of starting up a channel like this one, or maybe you're thinking of starting up something new, you know, in general. Maybe you're thinking of starting up a new business, or, you know, something like that. I think that's really awesome. So I love this shift in perspective for you, and this abundant energy, and this abundant mindset you have with the Empress, right? It's letting us really know that you're willing to, like, you know, commit and go for things, right? So I love it. Just like Journey here, he doesn't care that I'm doing something. I'm in the middle of something. He's getting what he wants out of this. So let's see what we got here for you, for your clarifiers, for your present energy. We got the Ace of Cups, something really fulfilling, something that really makes you, you know, overwhelmed with emotion, overwhelmed with the positive energy. Eight of Wands, you're moving ahead in a very fast way. And now that's 3 8s here in your reading. 2 Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So I would go give a look at the angel number 888. I can't remember what that one is. I feel like it's change, or it's kind of fulfillment. One or the other. Don't quote me on that. And the Sun here, happiest card in the deck. You're heading towards happiness. You're heading towards your true self. You're heading towards something that is fulfilling and satisfying, and something that maybe you thought would never come your way, right? Because you're like, you know, maybe I'm stuck in a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Maybe I'm stuck in a loveless relationship for the rest of my life. Maybe I'm stuck being like only dreaming about things and fantasizing about a life I could have. And no, now you're making it real. Now you're going after it, and that's absolutely beautiful. In your future row here, we got the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords here. Again, we got that fast moving energy. Like I say, with that 8 of Wands, it is the fastest moving card, or the second fastest moving card in the deck. So pardon me, the fastest is the Chariot. So just that fast moving, a lot of fast moving energy here, especially with that Knight of Swords, who is the fastest of the Knights, right? So very, very quick energy here, where you're moving forward. And I feel like it's because of this 5 of Cups, especially because the 5 of Cups talks about, you know, kind of dwelling on the negativity, right? Dwelling on the fact that there's 3 cups been knocked over, you know. And you can even see here with this mirror, it kind of looks like he's saying, like, who am I? What am I? Is this who I really am? And it's, to me, it's saying, no, that reflection doesn't have to be you. You don't have to be this person all the time for the rest of your life. In the future, you can be someone different, right? A lot of, you know, this may be a little controversial for the astrology tarot world, but in my opinion, I don't think we're ever locked in as like, this is your sign, right? Like, you're a Pisces, for instance, or, you know, in some aspect or another, whether you're your sun, moon, or rising sign. But I don't feel like that means that you're going to be like that for the rest of your life. Times change, people change, things change in our lives. And I feel like, you know, maybe someday down the road, you may start life out as a Pisces sun, but you may end up as a Leo sun or something like that, right? And that's just my opinion on things. But this just means, like, in a more, you know, and maybe in a less controversial sense, is like, you don't have to be you that you are right now. You can be a different you, a better you, a stronger, more wealthy, a more abundant version of yourself in the future, right? Like, you don't have to be this negative kind of, like, you know, humdrum version, right? If you want to make that change, you can become a better version of yourself, which I think is really beautiful. But the big thing with the 5 of Cups is saying, like, you're not going to let that negativity hold you down. And I feel like you're really not, because we have the Empress here in your present as well, who was talking about that abundant mindset, you know, not letting the lack of something get you down here. So I love that. We've also got the Three of Cups here saying that your community, whether that be your friends, your family, you know, your coworkers, whoever in your community you trust that you consider to be part of your community, they will support you. They have your back, right? Like if you want to make this change, you want to make this leap, they're going to support you all the way, right? And we got that Ace of Swords saying you can overcome any challenge you face. It doesn't say you got to do it alone. It just says you can overcome it. And, you know, you can use the resources around you, the people around you to help you get there, right? They want to support you. They want to help you out. And now I'm going to do something a little controversial, not for, you know, you or me, but for this guy right here, as I take my hand back and get your clarifiers for your future cards that he is so delightfully coming up here. We got to pop out. It's the Seven of Cups. You got a lot of options. You got a lot of possibilities here in front of you. The future is open, right? The Seven of Cups also talks about paying attention to your dreams, right? It's a very dreamy card. So, you know, if you have a dream journal, you know, keep plugging away at that. Maybe see if you have see a theme this week or in the coming weeks. Maybe that's going to point you in the right direction, right? Maybe start a dream journal too. Maybe that's your encouragement as well. Two of Cups, you know, if you're looking for love, there it is. You know, it's a soulmate type connection. The Two of Cups can also just be a balancing of energies or saying you got to make a choice, right? You got to make a decision. Are you going to be this type of person you've been all along? Or are you going to say, you know what? I see the potential in the mirror. I see the potential me here in the future, right? So let's see what we got for you. And the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be hard work, and sometimes it's going to seem like it's not worth it, or it's going to seem like maybe I should cut out. Maybe I should cut and run on this, Pisces. But it's saying, like, guess what? You're so close. You're so close to achieving what you want to achieve, right? You're at 7. There's 10. That means you only got to go through 8 and 9. And then, boom, you're there at 10. That's not that bad. You got the 7. You got that far, right? You only got to go 3 more steps. You already made it 7 steps, right? Like how you've already done that twice. That's pretty good. You're 2/3 of the way there, over 2/3 of the way there. You know, put the work in. It's not that much further. It's not going to be that much tougher. It's going to be worth it though. And your Oracle card, your last little bit of advice, we got the Lion Spirit saying be generous of spirit. So lions might be a thing to keep out on. Maybe if you're going to be seeing lions, maybe in your dreams, maybe just out on TV, or, you know, depending on where you live, you may see lions more commonly than I do here in Canada. But the Lion Spirit, number 37, so that might be a number to keep in mind as well. But the Lion Spirit saying be generous of spirit, saying you have to be generous, not just to your spirit, your own soul and such. Be generous to yourself in that way, but also to be generous of spirit, to spirit, right? They're trying to help you out. They're trying to guide you in the right direction. They're trying to, you know, if you're willing to be receptive, you're willing to open up here, right? They're telling you can overcome any challenge you face. You got your community down here somewhere under here. You know, you're starting up something new. This is the path. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups here. But this is the path you're supposed to be on, and the path they're trying to guide you down. You know, you got to work with them as best you can, right? And again, it might be tough. You know, it might seem like sometimes, like, you know, maybe it's not worth it, but they're trying to show you like it's a challenge, right? And challenges are meant to challenge you, right? They're meant to make those victories all the sweeter. They're meant to make you, you know, realize like, okay, I had to go through this in order to achieve what I wanted to achieve, right? Whether that be love, business, you know, just a dream in general in your life. So hope that helped you out, Pisces. Hope that resonated with you. You may want to go give Cancer's reading a checking out, because they had kind of a similar reading as well. So maybe if you have Cancer in your chart, especially, I would go give that reading a checking out. But hope this helped you out. Hope it resonated with you. If it did, you can hit that like button down below and leave a comment down below as well. Those are the best ways to let YouTube and me know that you like what I do here. You can also subscribe to the channel as well if you really like what I do here and you want to stick around and see me do these videos week to week. And you can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. And I'll see you, Pisces, next time.